Yo, welcome back to Genshin Impact. In the last episode, we were catching up on some of the events, or completed the last event, and now a new banner is here, which means we get one new character, Layla, and I think she's actually from Sumeru, which surprised me because I thought she was gonna be a new Mondstadt character. But that would make even less sense because there's no event in Mondstadt currently, so it would be weird to add in a new character from a region that isn't really relevant right now. So, oh my god, she looks so pretty. I'm excited to see what her playstyle is gonna be. I think she is, yeah, Cryo is what I just read. Otherwise I would have said Hydro. Layla's elemental skill. She's a pole arm user, right? She's not gonna be a Cryo Catalyst. I wish we would have a Cryo Catalyst. Layla's elemental skill puts forth a shield known as a Curtain of Slumber for party members. Night Stars will be created both by the shield itself and when a character within uses an elemental skill. Once the Curtain of Slumber has accumulated 4 Night Stars and there are opponents nearby, these Night Stars will transform into homing shooting stars, dealing cryo damage. Layla's elemental burst will unleash a celestial dream sphere that constantly attacks nearby opponents, dealing cryo damage. When its attack hits, it will generate 1 Night Star for nearby Curtains of Slumber. Additional elemental orbs will drop. She could be a catalyst. Why did they not do it? She looks so cool. Oh man, this makes me sad that I can't pull on the banners because I had a save for Scaramouche, but knowing my luck, I'm probably not gonna pull her in a long time. I love her sleepy eyes. That animation looks like gun use. Don't sign things while not being awake. You're gonna regret this. Yeah, she is. Okay. Enough staring at her, let's start playing. Oh, is that a sword? She's a sword user, okay. Ooh. I love how clumsy she looks when, doing her attacks. Okay, she has a shield. Wow, I feel like it has been a long time since we got a character with a shield. I forgot she was a 4-star. I was kind of disappointed here because I was waiting for a zoom in animation cutscene. Is she the first 4-star? No wait, Kole was another 4-star from Sumeru. I forgot.
Don't be scared.
But yeah, I always forget that we don't really have many playable characters from Sumeru so far because we have a lot of characters in Sumeru, but they're not playable yet, most of them, so. And by most of them I mean, I think only Alhaitham and Dia. Am I forgetting someone? Are they the only ones who are not playable yet? Oh, she is sleeping when I'm holding her E. Or just when I'm not doing anything. Okay. Interesting. Bring him on. Bring him on and bring him over. 4-star trials always take so long. I know I could just be switching characters. But I tend not to do that because I want to play with the new character.
This moment will be frozen in time.
This one will be frozen in time. Last one.
Don't be scared. The night is cold.
Go get him.
My guiding stars. Cold. Mine to command.
Be gone. Okay, that took 5 minutes of my time. Oh yeah, also new weapon probably in the weapon banner. Oh, I think Yaemiko's weapon is up right now. Give me this. And yes, I know I get parameters from these guys, but I can do this off screen because I know how they work. I wonder why. Here we have Yaemiko, and Child has just, I don't even know how many reruns he had. Oh, Polar Star looks nice as well, but this one, they both look pretty cool. I can make 4 pulls on this one. Should I do them now or should I wait? When Layla is in the back, I'm gonna make them now. Kinda hoping I'm getting like a 5-star weapon or something. That would be cool. But yeah, maybe I'm pulling Hazel. I don't have him, so that would be nice as well. But I'm probably not gonna get any 4-star new character anyways, so No need to get my hopes up. Yep, not getting anything 4-star related. Anyways, talk to Dia. It is a new day, it is a new dawn, it is a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Also, I just spent a couple minutes on the Genshin fandom wiki, and I just found out that Kamisato Ayaka shares her English voice actress with Catherine and Timmy. And Catherine actually does make sense, but Timmy, and how did I never guess Catherine? That's weird.
Hey, Dia!
Hey there.
Right on time.
Right on time. Did we learn anything from the criminals?
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
Is this another ship that is sailing here?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? Thanks for
Of course. Oh, there he is. Don't worry, you're great too.
Sano's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
He means she will be more even. Oh my god, my grammar is horrible. She will now be even more intimidating, is what I wanted to say. How can I fail with like every word in a sentence?
Come on, let's go
I
inside.
literally just misplaced every word in that sentence. I know English so well! Enter village chief's house. Really? You gotta make me press buttons for it and not just put me in a loading scene into putting me inside the building? No, I have to press a button first.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
I don't know, maybe the expression on your face.
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am. Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
She mastered really quickly too. Now she's just as terrifying as he is. Yeah, true.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please have mercy!
No.
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there's one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry.
You better be.
I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Where are the village keepers now?
I'm not sure.
Also, I don't know who, like, mystery man he's talking about. Could be Dottore, could also be Elhaven. We haven't seen him around in a while.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Calm down. He's just like Kazuo when you first met him and he was like, oh, I just kill these guys.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there.
3.
You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Well, what do I say? You're gonna die by my hand now. Do you have any idea what a mysterious person might be? Like, just describe their looks to me.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way.
Why are we not asking him what he looked like?
That guy. He wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
Could be anyone.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Tell me. Oh. Did you just knock him down or did the sound just collapse? Oh.
Smooth.
Dude, are you sure you're not like a member of the Tokyo Manji gang secretly? You're not related to Mikey?
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia. Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
Sumeru City, Satari also mentioned. King Deshret's resurrection was just the academia's misinformation campaign.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isaka's still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Okay. Let's see. Quest completed. Ayo. Cry from the Alizar hospital. Leave the village chief's house.
You look worried. Thinking about the village keepers?
Yes. I'd look for them myself if I could. As members of our village, each one of them is very important to me.
You have a strong sense of belonging here. I guess I'm the opposite. Mercs are stray dogs, wherever they go.
Dia, don't say that. You can be a part of this community too.
Thanks. I'll let you know when I feel like joining.
I can already see people shipping them. I mean, that ship already exists, like, definitely.
I just hope everyone's alright.
You guys won't say anything, huh? I'm gonna step on you. I'm the one who kicked them all to the ground. This is my memorial photo. I'm gonna frame it and put it on my wall.
What scheme is the academia brewing now?
Anyone else in here who wants to talk to me? No? Okay then, I'm leaving. And what now we going to do? I don't know. Oh, a cutscene. Well then, Paimon, tell me. Oh, there he is!
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa!
Took you long enough.
Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
Spreading rumors in the tavern, probably. Ah, come on.
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Go ahead, I won't stop you. In fact, I'm actually wanting to know what you're gonna come up with this time. Jesus, I can't really talk. It is 2 AM. My brain is already asleep.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing.
You can call him Hatsune Miku because he's got the same color scheme.
There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru Village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
What do you mean?
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Of course I'm siding with Sino, that's true.
Yeah, you're all tough!
Not just because he could literally kill me on the spot.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Then tell me.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Could be.
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying we can find new info from someone we've already spoken to, huh?
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived.
I don't even remember talking to her.
The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real
Oh, I
fighter.
remember now. I made the red flag pun here.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
Okay. Now we know who to interrogate. Where is she? Look for the person mentioned by Ivan. This time I'm just gonna follow the lines on the floor because otherwise I'm gonna climb and then climb in the wrong direction and just knock knock. Literally knocking on the
Miss
door.
Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you
Oh
want.
man.
Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
What am I supposed to say?
May I call you Traveler?
Sure thing. Hi.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the
It's
better?
gonna be such a hit or miss situation. No.
Why's that?
Because it'll only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Never. Because mine is just as miserable. I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah, we came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay, we understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, You would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than
Could
ghosts.
you make out where the sounds were coming from, maybe?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We need to check out that place.
Yeah, let's go.
Interesting, interesting. Right around the corner. Oh yeah, that was the building they just zoomed in on, I think. Right? Is it? I can't see. Whoa, what is the little lines on my screen just now? It was probably just a sandstorm. The rooted sandstorm. Hi there. Oh, is this the place? I think I remember this place because I think there's like a hidden cave here. Is that the one? I think it is. Haven't seen it in my world, just in my friend's world when we were about to do the Dendro hypostasis in co-op.
Sounds good to me.
Nah, doesn't sound good to me. I don't have time for you. I'm just here to get my treasure, which I will get now. Excuse me.
Collecting rare.
Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape, and there's sand everywhere.
It's the desert, of course. There's sand everywhere.
Empty and forgotten. And I'd...
Monsters, watch out!
An ideal place to help people. I hope they didn't say anything else after that. Sorry for cutting you off.
Sakura swirl.
Dun, dun, na, 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 na.
Can't see.
Easy.
Let's light it up.
Easy as pie.
I hear everything.
Also, I really started to like playing as archer characters. I don't know. I always used to hate on them. But since I have Tainari, I just love having like archers on my team because I had him and Wenty on my team for such a long time. And like, I was even thinking about having only archers in my team. Oh my god, almost killed me.
I'm going in.
Let me dodge and let me heal. Let me heal emotionally, please.
Embrace the ice.
Oh, also, I just ordered a wig and ears for Tignari, so new Genshin cosplay coming soon. Sooner or later, I don't know how long shipping takes.
Take flight.
Let's nip that in the bud. Enshroud.
Sakura swirl.
Come on!
Let's light it up.
Finally.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What were you expecting?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, you know, something like
Oh,
that.
I hope we don't get the later one. That would be... Hell, that would be scary.
He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
Wow, I'm glad I have Tignari on my team to activate this pillar.
This is the
Oh
one.
wait, he can do it. He's also Dendro, I forgot. Yeah, do it for me. Wow. Oh. This place looks pretty abandoned though.
Let's go in and take a
There's
look.
no one here. Carefully search the abandoned, yeah, I say.
Hey, we haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then,
Until then, what?
I'm taking a break.
I thought you were gonna say something useful. Screw you.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to
This
you?
has gotta be one of his idle animations with that stupid book, come on.
What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
I'm reading smut. Give me that.
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position. which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
Sounds like smut to me.
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
She's so pissed off.
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like
You
this.
know, I wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while either. No, I refuse to read books, Aoife. Screw you too. Maybe it's time to spread your wings and become learned.
Hey, what good is that gonna do for you? You're acting like one of those annoying grown-ups who go around nagging people to focus on their studies.
The more you learn, the more money you can earn to support me. Support me.
Hey, what gives? Shouldn't you be the one providing for Paimon?
Isn't that what I'm doing now? I'm giving you my time, literally. My time is expensive as well.
Oh, right. Okay,
See?
then.
I got you.
Thank you for working so hard and earning so much more. If it weren't for you, Paimon would probably still be floating around in the ocean somewhere. Thank you.
You better mean it. Yay, you're welcome. Oh, that's so cute. Look at him. Huh? Nighttime. Why was the sky purple for a second, or did I just not see? Is there blood on the tree?
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
Oh my god, that really scared me. But yeah, I did hear the cries. Oh my god, remember when we were in the chasm and I heard that very creepy sound bug of someone talking in the distance, but there was no NPC or enemy anywhere? I need to find that clip and post it like in a separate video.
Huh? What was that sound?
Why am I playing this at 2 AM? It's creepy.
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Don't give me schizophrenia, please. I don't need it
Is the
anymore.
sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
Oh my god, that's even creepier.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here.
You sure you want to go there? Okay, didn't expect that. Glowy mushrooms.
As I thought. There's a hidden structure.
Is that like a common thing in the desert, or how do you know?
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one.
Nothing in here looks like a hospital, but if you say so, sure, I guess.
Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
I don't want to use my brain at 2 AM. Oh. Is that a domain? What's going on? I got kicked out. Look for the things around here or in here. I don't know. Also, oh, I don't have the key. Then I'm gonna look around down here. How do I get up? Okay, there's a ladder. I need to search outside probably. Hey, I know there's a cave around here. So maybe that's the one I need to go in. Number 1. Oh, investigate the elemental monuments around the hospital. There's another one. How do I unlock it? How do I unlock it? Oh, by collecting... Oh, no. I thought by collecting the snails. But probably by defeating these enemies, so...
I hear everything.
I hear everything.
Whirling snow.
Huh, yeah. Get him.
Can't see. Ah!
I'm not gonna use other elements because I need the drops without activating that thing. I am not stupid. I, in fact, am very much structured and logical
Let's nip that in the butt.
in my fighting strategies. Strategic, that was the word I was looking for. Jesus.
Can't see.
Wasn't recruiting report. It didn't even drop anything. Seriously? Oh man. Might as well just use other elements and get him.
One with the forest. I'll uproot you.
Get him.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Teamwork is dreamwork indeed.
My apologies! Let's light it up!
Get him. Is that all? Oh, no, there he is. He can't escape from me. Don't even try.
Embrace the ice!
But of course there had to be enemy reinforcements, otherwise it would have been too easy for this thing here.
One with the forest.
Number 2. Now, where's the last one? Where is the last one? That is the one I'll have him activated already. Maybe behind the building? No? I mean, could have been. Oh. Aha. Or on top of the building. Oh, Scorpios!
Let's nip that in the bud.
Take flight!
Oh, but they're easy.
Take this!
Which means there's probably gonna be more to it, like maybe a rune guard showing up in a second, huh? How would that be? Or it's just gonna be easy.
Can't see.
Go to a lower level of the hospital. Give me the Dendroculus first. And now, let me out here. Thank you. I know I can go through there. I know! Stop falling down. I'm trapped. Tignari. Tignari! Thank you. Gotta have a mission to do. Gotta have a mission to do. But still no key for me. Is it open now? Oh, it is. Emergency notice. Patient Abbas, male, 23 years old, mole on the left side of forehead and left-handed. While his condition remains very serious, survival would be difficult without professional medical care. The patient's survivability, once found, immediately inform. Don't give up, stay positive. All beings are under the watchful eye of the divine, so don't ever give up. The rest of the document has been rendered unreadably by weathering. Anything else here? Oh, wait. This week's meals. Keep a balanced diet, rest regularly, and maintain a good mood. Monday, minty bean soup, tachin lunch. Curry shrimp, pani puri dinner. Tuesday, salt biryani lunch. Fish with cream sauce, potato boat dinner. Wednesday, shakshuka bean lake lunch. The remaining sections are blank. Emergency notice, that's the same thing still. This week's shifts. In case of emergency, contact the physician on duty immediately. Monday, Ibrahim. Tuesday, blank. Wednesday, Amodi. The remaining sections are blank. Why is that one name just blanked out? That's very weird. Always. There seems to be the darkened remains of a stem inside the vase. It was probably used to hold flowers. The words for Avin are at the bottom of the bottle, and it seems to have been given to someone named Evan. Okay. Oh.
Look, there's someone over
You need to
there.
be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Wait,
Do you recognize him? What?
you're...
Who? A zombie? Oh.
Can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavadala.
So how did he become like this? Maybe he knew too much.
Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
I hope it's not dead bodies.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
What was in Port Ormos? I forgot. Show me. Oh, the knowledge capsule, right. Okay. The Arma guy who went mad.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
I see.
An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Oh.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
That's why I don't trust smart people. You know, they say like, Sumeru is the city of wisdom, and what are they doing with it? Crazy experiments.
With the technology of the Sumeru academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night, when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Hyman doesn't want to think about
How did
this.
you learn of this technology?
I'm the academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Hyman's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
Only people who are in the Akasha terminal, probably. Because it all comes back to that. No, it can't be right. Most of the Mad Scholars has made contact with the divine consciousness in the forest. That's what the Academia is after. Also safe to assume that this knowledge has something to do with the Fatui, the Doctor, and also the Baldir. They're using divine knowledge capsules to turn a Baldir into a god.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
Did I? The academia needs people who have been exposed to the divine consciousness. Oh!
That's right.
Oh fuck, I'm one of
To
them.
some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But what is their ultimate goal?
Maybe they don't even have an ultimate goal, it's just to get more knowledge.
I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected. Just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Your motives are more specific and personal, yeah.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Then he rejects the notion of greater moral responsibility. He justifies his actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
You sure about that? So what do we do with him?
He won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Okay, we're taking him with us. Okay, I'm free to go wherever I want to. Go back to the village chief's house and meet up with everyone else. Where did he go? Oh, yeah, we took him with us. And there's nothing else here? Are we sure about that? Haha.
Keep up.
If there weren't crook carvings of Arabas, Abbas, and sugar jar on them, it would be difficult to imagine that this sturdy clay jar was ever used to store sugar. There's a name inscribed on the spell, Evan. Where did Evan go? I mean, I've seen this name a couple of times now. There's a name inscribed on the spell, Hakim.
Ha! Keep up.
Old ways, yeah, we already had this one. And everything on here. I am back to the surface, and now, before I end it here, let's go. I said let's go. Come on. Thank you. Oh. I'm dead. Wow. Didn't expect this. Thanks for showing me. That was kind of weird. Investigate. Tomato. Give me everything. Scarab. I already know there is doors to open. Stones. to break and enemies to fight. Sorry for spoiling it. Oh, give me... Farming these things in hopes that I may get Sino someday in the future. Hi there!
Whirling snow.
One with the
One with
forest.
the forest! Oh, fun!
Sakura swirl.
I'll approve.
I'll uproot you! Give me heal! Thanks!
Everybody stand back.
Switch character! Oh god, that was close.
One with the forest.
Haha,
Here,
I'm so good at dodging today.
Lightning flash.
Am I though? Am I? Not for these guys, not for these attacks.
Let's light it up.
But to be fair, who is? Stop it.
I'll bury
Come on.
you in shroud.
No fun. No fun in games.
Take flight.
I'll uproot you.
Embrace
Get him.
the ice. Teamwork is strength. Whirling snow. Think about
Aka, don't die. Okay. Na 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 na.
Is this an answer from
Oh
this
yeah,
world?
those are the chests with 20 Primogems. My friend told me about this when I was in this world. What have we got? Oh, it's a Scorpio. Okay, I was like, what the hell is that?
Let's light it up.
I just wanna go through there, man.
Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see.
Gone. Why are they dropping meat? It doesn't make sense, literally. Continue. Oh, hey there.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Take flight.
Following thunder.
Only some hilly jaws and Scorpios. Give me all my drops. Thank you.
My apologies.
I'll uproot you.
I'm going in.
Dun 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 dun. Bring it on! And bring him down, bring him down! Stop, stop! I hate being stuck on a wall. Apologize right now. Thank you. Why is it still blocked off? Oh. Oh, this one's not waking up. But this one is.
One with the forest.
It's just been slacking. Just why did you not attack me earlier when I was fighting the other ones, huh? The audacity. The audacity. 20 more Primogems?
I think we can
20 more
forgo the lost
Primogems.
and found report.
Oh, I thought this was one as well. But no. Also, seeing sleeping Hillychaws in the cave again is reminding me of when we were here with Dainsleif in the chasm and found sleeping Hillychaws. That was a very sad story indeed. And then we saw a flashback of the meme, if you remember. Thank you. Hi there. Hi there. And hello.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Na, 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 na.
Lightning flash.
So many ways to go. Which one are we picking?
Whirling snow.
I don't know. I don't know. Stop it. Annoying.
Embrace the ice. Take flight. Everybody stand back.
Lightning flash. I'll uproot you.
Get him. And the heal is gone just when I was about to switch character. Great. 20
I'll
more
keep
prima
this
gems?
close.
Yeah. Okay, now this way. Why is there battle music playing? I'm literally just beating the wall. Oh, that's why.
My apologies.
The more you know, the more the merrier.
One with the forest.
Bring it on.
Lightning flash.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Whirling snow.
Bring it on. Thank you. Wait. Oh no, another one. Okay. Gimme.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures.
Oh.
Yes, this seems
Well,
suitably
hello there.
sophisticated.
See, totally was worth it. Then Dracula's read. What? Okay. Unknown person's etchings. God punished me, I should have died, but now I'm hiding in his hole, living like a lizard. That evil doctor has forgotten me, and so has God. Oh, evil Dr. Dottore. Was he the one from the hospital we just were into? Wait in a pit that was dark, and the end will come, just as he will eventually return with the 7 glorious apostles. When that time comes, there will be no more suffering. Hakim and Evan will return to their beloved Aru village, and little Arbos will have all the sweets he wants, and I... all the names we saw in the hospital. Dune Centerbeast home, well, Mom and Dad are... Will Mom and Dad be there waiting for me when the end comes? They're still healthy, so they should be in the fields. They shouldn't... I don't want to die. Are you still listening, King of all the children of the sand? We have been punished with Alizar because we were lazy and wasted the precious fields God gave us. I accept this. Jesus. See, it was important that we came down here. Now I don't know if I missed any more writings on the wall like that. Because they don't really stick out. I literally would have just walked past it if it wouldn't have been for the little pop-up, which reminded me to press F for read text.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Also hope this cave isn't too big, because I'm starting to get really tired. Do be almost 3 AM. So that's fair. Oh. Read. God, if you're still willing to accept this unworthy believer Abbas as your own, please show yourself to me. Speak to me once more. I do not want to dissolve into the yellow sands, not yet. I did probably miss some more before. I don't know. Could be. Or maybe that was the first one. Could be anything. Nothing here.
Take this.
Oh yeah, there's another way around the corner. Da, 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 da. Or maybe the people got transformed into Scorpios. Scorpions. Is Scorpio just a zodiac sign, or is that 2 worlds? Because I know there's a band called Scorpions. So the subvert Scorpions does exist, I think. Oh, give me. God forgives all. Interesting. Oh! Yeah, my friend told me about this cutscene, because I was walking around in this cutscene while we were playing co-op. Is that where the people escaped to? The people from the hospital? Okay. No dialogue whatsoever. Civilly eroded hoe. A farming tool appearing in the wasteland like this is quite a surprise. Other than serious erosion, the handle of the hoe is covered in mud. It seems unusable. Escape from the hospital. I see. So my friend got this achievement without playing the story quest because he hasn't even started the Archon quest for Sumeru. And apparently when he played it, he got sent back by the game because he didn't kill off all of the scorpions. So you had to do this first for some reason. Did I read this one already, or if the Abyss? Yeah. Yes, I will go all the way back to see if I did miss out on some text. Because this here was the first one we saw. Maybe there was more. That's actually pretty interesting. And I'm glad I got to do this here on screen right after discovering the hospital for, you know, context. Yeah. Oh, there is! Let me... I can hear them all, the vicious winds of the desert, Avon's angry weeping for Hakim, the words of God. I could always hear them, all of them. First Hakim, then Avon, then Arbus. They all left dissolving into the yellow sand, leaving me here just to suffer. But my broken mind and body can be no more. O God, protector of all the desert people, mightier than the sandstorm, more glorious than the sun, I beg you, please put an end to this trial. Free me, I beg you, from the scalpel of the wicked doctor, from the potions that make me hurt all over. Let me return to the fields of my home, I beg you, please. Is that the same experiment that Dottori did on Kale and the webtoon? I didn't really read the webtoon, so I wouldn't know for sure. But if they're talking about him, then, I mean, it could be possible at least. Oh, there's another one, I didn't even see that. But is there writing here, or did he not go to this room? No writing seems to be in this corner here. But there's definitely more. Maybe on the other side of this room here? Why does it give me the option to teleport to these hilly trails? There is no writing here. However, I will still kill them because maybe it'll give me something. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't seem to see another... Oh.
Can't see.
Yeah, I don't seem to see another painting. That's only for farming. That's where I originally came from. So there has to be something. That was the daisy was stuck in here probably before going to the next room. But no writing in the first room? Really? Okay, you had something to cook. Some things in here. No writing at all? Really? And yeah, that's where it came from. Okay, guys, I would say see you in the next episode of Genshin Impact, and until then, Shisam, bye bye, good night.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.